Hey, what is up guys? Welcome back to another video, and in this video we are going to be continuing on with our HTML tutorial series, and in this video we are going to be looking at images and how we put images into our web pages. So how exactly do we embed an image into our web page? Well, we use the img or image tag. This tag takes in an absolute or relative path to an image file, and it also takes in a width and a height optionally, and it takes in an alt attribute. Now, technically the alt attribute is optional, but you should not, under any circumstances, exclude it, because if you don't include an alt attribute, a screen reader is not going to be able, for the most part, determine what the image is. An alt attribute is what relays a description of the image to a screen reader user. If you absolutely do not want a screen reader to focus on the image, still include the alt attribute, but make it just empty quotes. Nothing in the alt attribute, and the screen reader will skip over it. I cannot emphasize that enough. So let's go ahead and create an image tag that reaches out and grabs one from the internet with an actual URL to an image. Now, you can go and find any image on the internet and copy its image URL or its image address and put it into the source attribute of an image tag. And this is how you would actually use the image tag. So you do a less than img, and then after this we need to have the source attribute, so src equals, and then in our quotes we're going to have the path to the image. In this case, this is the URL for the Google logo on Google. It's a very long address, but just bear with me. All right. And so now we can also do an alt equals, let's say, Google logo, like that, and then close it out. Now go ahead and save the code and reload your browser. And so now, if it was successful, you should have an image. Now, it appears that the Google logo is having an issue, but that's okay. It should work with most other addresses to an image. Now, if we go back into our document, we can go back and have our less than img src equals, and then inside of these quotes we can have a local image inside of our directory or some other directory in our website. We can show that too. So in my local directory here that my HTML file is in, I have an image that is the YouTube logo. Okay, so I have the YouTube logo, and it's called yt.png. we're going to have an alt attribute set to YouTube logo, and then close the image tag. Now, if we go in and reload the page, and we decrease the size here, you can see, there it is. Now, this is a pretty large image. So right now, this is way lower than 100% zoom, but it's there. You can see it's there. It's a very large image. Generally speaking, that's why you want to specify a width and a height, but you don't have to. Because sometimes your image might be too big and it'll need to be resized. So that pretty much does it for images, guys. Thank you all so very much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.